Lidia sips from a large glass of soda with ice, lounging on a couch next to Fénix, who is excitedly playing a video game on a massive screen. Every now and then, the boy reaches into a giant bowl of popcorn and shovels a handful into his mouth without taking his eyes off the game. Lidia, with a challenging smile. Not bad, kid, but you've still got a lot to learn from the master. The glow of the screen lights up their faces, but in the reflection of the glass, Lidia catches a movement behind her. She starts to turn, but stops when she sees Fénix's expression. His eyes are burning with flames. His hair and shoulders are also wrapped in ethereal fire. Without thinking, Lidia grabs her glass and throws the entire drink on him. Fénix, jumping in surprise. What the hell? The flames vanish instantly, leaving only a thin trail of smoke rising above his head. Lidia, exasperated. Are you out of your mind? Don't scare me like that. At that moment, the door bursts open and a hacktivist rushes in, sweat covering his face, panting heavily. Hacktivist, with a trembling voice. Lidia, we've got a serious problem. There are wounded. And 3 bodies. The prisoner. He's gone. Lidia frowns, leans forward, and stares at him in disbelief. Lidia, what do you mean, gone? How is that even possible? The hacktivist adjusts his glasses with a trembling finger before continuing. Hacktivist, you know this place is a nest of conspiracy nuts, so there are a few theories. The least believable one is that he simply escaped. He pauses, swallows, then continues. Hacktivist, the second is, or more disturbing. Someone got in. But we don't know how. People talk about shadows. From the wounds and the decapitations, or it had to be someone, or something, very fast. Lidia falls silent. The prisoner was over 3 meters tall, chained up, under surveillance, and no one saw a thing. Lidia, did you say decapitations? The hacktivist nods awkwardly. Hacktivist, our cameras only caught shadows. It's possible that, it's still here. Or not. Lidia runs a hand down her face, exhaling deeply. She turns to Fénix, who's still holding the controller, watching her calmly. Lidia, kid, or the game will have to wait. Fénix doesn't stop playing. Fénix, without looking away from the screen, don't worry. I'm here. Lidia tilts her head, puzzled. Something in the boy's tone unsettles her. Fénix, with a faint smile, everything will be fine. Lidia blinks. Lidia, murmuring, well, now I feel much better. She sits in front of a control panel, adjusts her augmented reality glasses, and starts typing rapidly. Lidia, firm voice, I'm activating the security drones and all protocols. I want everyone at their station. Constant communication. You all know the Skynet protocol. The hacktivist swallows hard and mumbles awkwardly. Hacktivist, we haven't voted on the name for the protocol yet. Lidia removes her glasses for a second and stares at him. Hacktivist, okay, later. He pauses and adjusts his glasses. Hacktivist, one more thing. Dante sent us some intel about a tech company. Grunts with admiration. I don't know how he did it, but he hacked their entire system. Our guys are already going through it. Blueprints, bank accounts, operations. Pure gold. Lidia nods without taking her eyes off the monitors. Hacktivist, well, there's some bad news too. Sighs. Dante is coming back. He'll be here soon. Lidia, still unfazed, keeps scanning the security cameras in her AR interface. Lidia, dry tone. Yeah. I can see him. The bunker doors creak open. Dante walks in, escorted by his two new friends, two Russian mercenaries carved from granite. In the background, Lidia waits, arms crossed, one eyebrow raised. Dante, with his usual cheek, "Hey boss. I heard you've had some domestic issues?" Lidia, unfazed, all under control. "We're handling it." Porzies looks him over. "And you? How was your little trip with your new buddies?" "I heard it was intense." Dante, carefree, "Not at all. Smooth ride, like a calm sea." "You wouldn't guess, but these guys are hilarious." Lidia lets out a short, nostalgic laugh. "Lidia, things used to be different. Remember when?" Dante sighs, smiling softly. "Yeah, we had more time for." Lidia, "Exactly. But anyway, back to reality. Come with me, I've got work for you." Dante, more serious. "That's what I wanted to talk about." Dramatic pause. "I work for them now." Lidia narrows her eyes, analyzing him. "Lidia, are you defecting?" Dante, "Honestly. They didn't give me much of a choice, and I enjoy breathing, so it seemed like a good decision." Smirks and raises his hands. "But hey, it has perks. Watch this." Dante turns and calls out to a big hacktivist passing by. Dante, "Hey, Mike. I know it was you stealing my cigarettes and using my laptop when I wasn't around." Dramatic pause, points at the keyboard. "You left it all greasy, you pig." Mike frowns and grabs him by the chest with both hands, lifting him easily. Mike, menacing. "What did you say, shrimp?" Then he feels it. Two looming shadows behind him. Slowly, he turns and finds the two Russian mercenaries. Russian mercenary 1, deep voice, unyielding. "Let him go, or I'll crush your head like a melon." Mike gulps and immediately releases Dante. Mike, nervous. "All good, buddy." Dante, "No, no, no. You insulted me. Apologize." The Russian mercenary steps forward. Russian mercenary 2, deadpan. "You insulted him." Mike, resigned. "Fine. Sorry, Dante." "Happy?" Dante, "No. I want your boots and your clothes." Mike's eyes go wide. He looks at the Russians and understands there's no bargaining. Russian mercenary 1, cold. "You heard him. Your clothes." Mike sighs and starts unbuckling his boots. Dante, raising his hands. Okay, you can stop." Grins. "Just kidding. Now get lost." Mike bolts down a hallway. Dante turns to Lidia, smugly smiling. Dante, "See? Perks." Lidia, arms crossed, sighs. "You're such an idiot, Dante." Dante, playfully, "That's why you love me." Get serious. One more thing. Max wants to see you and Caliop. Here. He hands her a crumpled piece of paper. She unfolds it and reads it with an ambiguous expression. Lidia, muttering, with a smirk, "A piece of paper." So Maximum, sighs, raises an eyebrow. "This address, seriously?" Mutters to herself, either he's a romantic or a total arsehole. Extension, ere the world's end bar, night. The distant roar of traffic fails to drown out the neon glow announcing the name of the bar, the world's end. The once neglected facade now pulses with color. Tonight, the place feels alive. There's no security at the door. It's open. overflowing with people, hackers, soldiers, artists, outcasts. People from everywhere. A sports car pulls up. Its lights go out. The door opens, and Caliop steps out with determination. She stares at the facade. Her expression is hard, nostalgic. Caliop, murmuring to herself, where it all began. On the sidewalk, Max and Dagmar stand waiting. Dagmar sees her first and runs over. Caliop kneels down, strokes his head with affection, smiling briefly. Then she straightens and looks at Max. Caliop, need a ride somewhere? Max offers a faint smirk. Then shakes his head. Int. Bar E the world's end, E or night. A whirlwind of neon lights, smoke, and immersive music. The place has changed. It's no longer a record store. It's a refuge from another time. Signed vinyls hang on the walls. In the corners, fluorescent tubes pulse with blue energy. In the center, people. Lots of people. Caliop, Max, and Dagmar make their way through the crowd. They push forward until a voice calls out from the back. Lidia, raising her voice above the noise. Over here. Max, smiling. Hey, Lidia. I like what you've done with the place. Lidia, teasing. Yeah, it shows. You've been around here a lot lately. Here? In a corner by the bar, Dante raises a glass, a cigarette dangling from his lips. Beside him, Fénix sips a huge glass of water with mint and lemon. Victor watches silently from the shadows. Dante, approaching, holding out the glass. Here, boss. I guess the company's covering the drinks, right? Caliop, cutting in, firmly. William, you want to close this. But you're the one who dragged me into it without giving me a choice. Lidia. And me. Well, and my grandfather. Dante, raising the glass to Max. You're gonna need it. Max takes the glass. Drinks. His eyes stay fixed on the bottom of the glass. Max, dryly. It's too late for blame. Everyone made their choices. And now we're here. Porsies. I'm going to make sure a man doesn't cross into this world. Caliop. Why? Can't you just accept that this is bigger than us? Trolls. Beings who dwell within the threads of time. Their knowledge, or we have to share it. Lidia, laughing. Exactly, princess. I'm with you on this one. Max takes another sip. Looks at Caliop, harsh. Max. Grendel, the troll, warned us. Don't listen to a man. He was clear. You don't know what might happen. The noise drops slightly. Something shifts in the atmosphere. From within the crowd, Lira appears. Her red hair glows under the bar lights. She holds a beer in one hand, the vinyl in the other. Lira, with a dangerous smile. Why don't we ask him ourselves? Dramatic pause. I think it's time we talked.